Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow, comment live, or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
My mother told me, son, I'm gonna find you a woman. Just be patient, and she'll appear. One of a kind, and extremely rare. She'll be a lot like you, and a woman that's true. And she closed her eyes as she said, goodbye. My mother died peacefully, knowing I'd find you eventually. She'd be proud to see my arms around you. There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. When I reach for your hand, chills run up and down my spine, making me know you're mine, oh mine. I wake up to hear your voice, I go to sleep to hold you tight. Heart melts when you say hello, kiss my lips and I lose control. There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. Now you got me swimming in a pool of love, and you got me floating on a cloud above. Run your fingers through my wavy hair, making me feel strong as a grizzly bear. Nothing on earth I wouldn't do. I'm so in love with you, how could I lose? There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. I'm mother prayed to God I'd find you one day. Now you're here, don't go away. Strolling along a beach of white sand. There's nothing like being in love.
Alright!
Wake up, America!
Yes, the maniac is back in the house. And it lives.
So, can I hear your version of Wake Up America for a second?
No.
Yeah. I want to hear it again.
Because I don't want to do it.
I want to hear it again. I heard it yesterday. I want to hear it again.
So today we have
It's too early.
Good morning, welcome. Today we have the Vibrant Vicky on the air. Vibrant Vicky.
Bruh.
And I want you to call in and ask anything you like, because we would like to make Vicky feel
And
better.
you know what? If you are
Here, hit that.
one of Vicky's friends, give us a call.
No.
Yes, give us a call.
Yeah, if you're an acquaintance or you know Vicky in any sort of like, let us know who you are, identify yourself, and you will get a free bag
A free bag?
of coffee.
Oh.
I'll call. I want the bag of coffee.
You're not calling, you're here. You're the reason why they're calling.
They won't call.
Well, if you give me a holler, I'll make it work for
And
you.
what's that number, Freddie?
888-994-4995. Studio B. Studio B. Don't do Studio A, do Studio B. It's the morning show line.
Okay.
How you
Can't
feeling?
wait for this.
I'm good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Not really, but it's all good.
So what's on the agenda for today?
All right, let me ask a question. Yesterday, we had a show. Today's part 2 of yesterday's show, by the way.
Part two.
And
Okay.
it talks about portals. Now, you weren't here, and you weren't here. You were here.
Yeah.
You were here.
Yeah.
Were you here?
I was not here.
You were not here. So there's 1, 2, 3 of you that weren't here. So they're talking about energy portals on Thursday, August 8th. Something is going to happen in the atmosphere
August.
with the moon. It's going to go into some kind of, I don't know, turn or something, and it's going to last for 9 years. That's what she said, right?
What?
9 years.
Excuse me?
Like, what's going to happen?
9 years? That's a long time.
Yes,
What's
Vicky.
gonna last for 9 years?
This orbital thing that's going on.
But, like, what's it going to do?
So I
Yeah.
spoke to some.
Is it bad?
Well, I don't know. It depends on who you are. I spoke to some people who are feeling lightheaded. They feel like they have vertigo. They feel like they are sick. Dawn is not feeling well either. There's a lot of things going on with the pull of the
I feel
moon.
sick.
Huh?
I feel sick already.
Who's sick? You're sick? You're always sick.
Like,
Yeah.
seriously, lately during my workouts,
You feel lightheaded.
I feel dizzy as all.
This is exactly what he's saying. So the description is that this portal is beginning to open, or whatever it is happening, and people aren't going to feel well. Do you buy this stuff? Do you have the history of the?
No.
Not at all.
Not really.
No? So you guys don't think that the moon has anything to do with your brain, the
No.
gravitational?
Well, I mean, historically, more violent crimes do happen on like full moons.
Now, why is that?
Interesting.
I don't know because that's actually where our origin of the word loony comes from. Comes from
Could
lunar.
it just be a coincidence?
How many coincidences can it be? Now, there's an old saying. You ever seen the piece where the woman has to get the car off her child?
Yeah.
And miraculously, the
Hysterical
strength
strength.
happens. So they say that there are pockets of gravitational pull that happen at certain times. But we don't walk around trying to lift a car
Can
every
I-
day.
No.
So, like, you were talking about, like, sometimes people possess strength
Yeah.
that they would normally have.
Possessed
Let me
strength.
tell you something.
You have possessed
This was
strength?
when I was a good delighter and I was on crutches. I just had a leg surgery done, and some bad
Okay, you got to
person,
stop doing that.
Some kid
Tell
pulled
them.
the fire alarm at the hotel we were staying at. We were
Yeah.
on the third
Very
floor.
common, very
We
common.
were on the third floor.
Everybody
So
has
I
that
had
story.
To try to get down the stairs on the third floor. I'm not kidding you. Somebody who was, I think, I was twice as big as, and probably weighed twice more, put me on his back and carried me down 3 flights of stairs.
Wow.
Do you find that impressive?
No, because I was a lot bigger than him. Like, he was this scrawny, small kid. And he put me on his back. I was taller than him and I weighed more than him. And he put me on his back and he carried me down about 3 flights of stairs.
Now you know that your back is your super muscle. You ever seen people lift couches and stuff? They put it on their back.
I do that on a regular basis.
So that doesn't surprise me. Now, if it was a female like her size, then I would be.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm not carrying.
Well, there's what they call hysterical stress. For example, your average autistic suffers from about 10 times the anxiety and stress neurochemicals. So our stress and anxiety is at a higher level all the time.
Are you gonna keep saying yeah?
No.
Stop saying yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Really?
But
You're driving me
the
crazy
idea
with
of
that.
Hysterical strength actually inspired the Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 So you guys. So you guys don't believe in portals or any kind of.
Yeah.
Well, no, I believe
Yeah.
my philosophy in life is until it's been definitively disproven, don't discount it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Freddie's about to have a seizure. Yeah?
So you guys don't believe in anything magical?
I do.
No.
I
Nothing?
do, actually.
So you guys believe in what you see is what you get?
Yeah.
Like-
not strictly,
Here's...
but for example, on the microscope.
Give him a microphone. Grab that mic right there.
I do believe that there are certain things in this world that happen that we cannot explain by simply circumstance.
Yeah, but do you guys have to see it to believe it?
Well,
Or do you
believing
believe
is
it?
seeing, isn't it?
I do believe
I don't know. Are you like this-
sometimes you don't see it, but like sometimes you feel it. You feel something. You get a feeling in your gut. when
You ever have deja vu?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Every
I have
day.
had deja vu.
Okay. So where does that come from?
Your subconscious.
Maybe you were there before, prior life?
One
No.
thing that I have kind of learned is that you can't really even trust your own brain because it's just, chemicals and electrical impulses. Like you can't strictly trust everything that you see or feel. Like if you become faint, for example, is it because gravity got really weird where you are right now, or is it just some weird chemical imbalance happening in your brain? Really, it's the chemical imbalance happening in your brain, but it feels like, oh, you're gonna collapse or whatever.
So you're giving an explanation to something you can't explain. You're becoming logical thinking in something you can't explain. It could be this, it could be that.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
It's
then
like,
that defeats every argument of magic or portal or anything or ghosts. You ever gone up to, where did I go? St. Augustine?
Yeah.
You ever been there?
I want to go there.
Oh,
actually.
I go there every Thanksgiving. And the last time I went, there was a guy and he had this machine that we used to walk around and find ghosts.
Yeah. What's it?
Oh, the EMF reader?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm on there. Now I didn't believe it either. And they gave it to me to carry. Of all people, why me? They said, oh, we think you are the best highlighter for doing this.
Yeah, I can see that.
So the first place that we go to, there's a guy in Spanish named Jose on the machine. Hola. And he's saying, hola. He's saying hello to me. I said, hola, who's this? And then I had to talk to him in Spanish. Who is this? He says, this is Jose. You found me. I said, I found you? I said, what happened? They hung me by the tree that you're standing. Now, it was clear as a bell. Everybody's looking around because I'm translating it. And even the tour guy says, we got to go. And we left. Now, could that be that maybe they have walkie-talkies somewhere?
Yeah, something.
Like, let me tell
make
you,
you believe
those
it.
ghost
Think about-
tours
think
can be
about-
quite tricky.
The thing about your story that gets me a lot is like ghosts, or as far as I know from what I've been seeing, like all stuff on YouTube when I was like, you fake it. Ghosts cannot be that clear in translation that you like described. Like there's no
But like-
fact that
Well,
But you gotta
the-
understand it.
No, I'm giving you the clean
Yeah.
version. There was a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of noise. There was a meter that would show when the ghost was
Yeah.
present.
Oh.
So when the meter comes up, then you start saying hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
But it only happened 3 times in 6 hours.
6 hours.
We walked for 6 hours all over the
So,
place.
I had like this was kind of a different experience, but there was this one group. We were doing a ghost tour in Massachusetts, and we were walking through a graveyard. I'm not kidding you. There was one spot in the graveyard by a tree, and every single like there was like 10 or 11 people, we all have an EMF reader. Every single person, their EMF reader went crazy when they went past that tree. I'm like, something horrible had to happen here if every single EMF reader is going berserk by that tree. And also, like they were talking about, this is just more funny, how he said that there are certain people who like to take selfies with the EMF readers. But the phone, when you take the picture, makes the EMF reader go nuts. So he said that there were so many times when people have been taking selfies with their EMF reader, like, oh, on a ghost tour, then their EMF reader starts going crazy and they start having a seizure. They're like, oh, it's a ghost, it's a ghost. And he says, no, it's just your phone.
Now, you guys ever been in your house and something weird happens?
Oh yeah.
Maybe a door closes and you say, oh, maybe that was the air conditioning.
No,
not really.
I've actually had something that was solid stone fall over because it was on top of my TV. Just fell over and there was nobody there.
Oh, you look for the duck, right? And you're looking everywhere. And you're sitting here and you look, and it's like this. And then Baxton comes in and there it is. Ever happened to you?
See, like,
is that chemical imbalance?
That's not happened to me, so
Like-
I can't speak on that.
for me, I always get the feeling whenever there's something, but I do believe in those. I'm a firm believer. Whenever there's something, I do believe I'm being watched sometimes.
You always feel like you're being watched.
Like, there's sometimes
You feel everybody's watching you.
going on a walk.
I know.
You think everybody's watching you. You have to be the most, what do they call that?
Paranoid.
I don't know.
Most paranoid person
I go on
I've
a
ever
walk
met.
sometimes,
You
and
walk
I get
around
the
in the
feeling-
middle of the night singing in tunnels.
I get the feeling that something's
Don't you
running
know
up
that?
behind me.
No.
And I turn around and there's nothing there.
So you guys don't believe in portals? Well, I guess that bit won't work then.
Well, no, I believe that there are
We need
people
Dawn
disappear
here.
for
Dawn!
that reason.
I'm gonna be here calling in.
Call
please.
in.
She's the
Show,
only one that
dog.
believes in all that stuff.
Well, you don't believe in that?
Nope. I just think it's like, I don't know.
Hogwash.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah,
All
like
right then,
people
all right
just
then.
say that.
This is gonna be something.
Okay.
Actually, should I ask this question though?
Yes.
Ask
Yeah.
it.
Alright, because we talk about ghosts and whatnot. Do you guys believe in? Because we talk about ghosts and like all this other stuff. Do you believe in demons?
Yes.
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 Wait a minute. That's a misleading question. I don't believe in demons. Do demons exist? That's a better
Yeah,
question.
Yeah, that's
There we
different.
go.
I don't
There
believe
we
in
go.
them, but I
Demons
believe.
Demons do exist.
That's a good. All right.
Okay.
A good way to rephrase it.
Do you believe they exist? Let's start with
okay.
Mr. Negative here.
All right. Okay. In what way do you mean like demon? Do you mean like
Not
as,
an
like,
ex-wife.
you imagine it like a fantastical figure, or just a bad figure, like someone who is just like
Evil.
There are
evil.
many. There are many interpretations of the word demon, but I'll leave it to you on that one.
You have to interpret it. Like
You
not.
can
It
interpret
could be.
it however you want.
It could be Hitler or Mussolini, or it could be worse.
I mean, if we're gonna assign the word demon to anyone, those two examples are
Pretty
definitely
good.
up there. But if you're talking about the phrase demon as in like a more like in a more fantastical sense,
Like kind of like an unseen force.
then I don't. No, I don't.
Ooh, I pray for you, my buddy.
Okay.
Why is the
Doesn't
table
matter.
shaking like that?
Oh, because
Chris, he's
Because I'm
leaning.
leaning on
It's
it.
the demons! It's the demons!
Don't you start it! Don't you start
It's
it!
the demons! The
Don't you
demons
start
are
it.
shaking the table!
Don't you start.
Woo!
All right. Today's question of the day.
Oh, no.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Oh, I gotta go on. All right, so this happened when I was on a cruise. On the Carnival cruise, we went to Mexico, and the most amazing thing I ever did, and this is like, and this one, I hate heights. I climbed to the top of the Mayan temple.
Oh.
I literally
Wow.
climbed to the top. There was no bars or anything like that. I was standing on top of it. No bars, standing directly on top of it. Looking down and everything, I was like, oh shoot.
The Mayan temple.
I think
They had a chain so you could hold on to it when you went down.
Oh no, there's no. Oh no, there's
No,
there's
you
nothing.
just go up.
No chains, no nothing.
No.
No.
You didn't fall.
No.
Obviously, you didn't fall.
I mean,
No, because we had like a whole group with us, so someone was like sticking together and whatnot. But like, I was directly on top of, and I was looking down at everybody, and I saw my dad there. He was like, "Wow, really high because he was like a small ant down there. I was like, wow, like, and I kid you not, I hate heights. So me doing that was like big step for me. Big step for me.
Okay. Mayan temple climbing.
What's yours?
No, what's yours?
I'll be last. Because I need to think.
Oh yeah. Now she's done.
Yeah.
You need to think.
So-
What's yours?
What?
I'm afraid to ask.
The most adventurous thing I've ever done is like how do you classify adventurous? You classify adventurous.
What's the most
as,
exciting, adventurous thing you've ever done? Now you want a classification?
No. When you classify as adventurous, does that mean something that's done on a whim?
Outside your comfort zone.
Well, I don't care when you've done it.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
No, I'm
All right, let's skip. We'll leave you for last.
Yeah. All right.
What do you got?
What?
Big Mike, go ahead.
I've been on a cruise to the Bahamas. I've gone to Europe. I've
One-
done rock climbing.
One. Which is the one
One
place?
thing.
The one
That's
best
cray
one.
cray.
The one best one you remember.
Let's see. Sailed to Catalina.
Nice.
You sailed or somebody sailed you?
Well, it was part of this boarding school. We did a sailing trip
Oh,
from
that's
Long
fun.
Beach all the way out to Catalina Island.
That's fun.
Wow.
What about you, Mr. Mr. Positive?
A few years ago, I met this girl online on this just chat app that is like an infamous chat application, Omegle.
Did
if
you
know,
go?
you know. And after a couple months, I flew to Finland with her.
Oh
Whoa,
wow!
that's
Just on a whim.
Okay.
Wow.
Finland.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good.
And on a whim too.
Yeah, literally on a whim. She was like, I'm gonna go to Finland. You want to come? And I'm like, I always wanted to go to Finland.
Sure,
Let's
why not?
do it. Sure, why not? Let's go. And
You see?
we went
That's
to
an
Helsinki on
adventure.
New Year's.
That's an adventure.
Whoa!
Bro, on a whim though, that's an adventure right
On a
there.
whim.
Wow.
You?
All right, Becky, what's up?
I have a lot. Okay.
Pick
Best
one.
Your
Your best one.
I don't know my best one. They're just
All right, how
really
about one?
good.
All right,
Okay.
all right. How about one you remember it so vividly, so clearly that you can recite it?
Okay, wait, my brain went blank.
Do you got one?
Probably snorkeling.
That's a good one.
Like I have a fear of.
That's terrifying.
I have a fear of the unknown.
Snorkeling
Yeah.
is terrifying.
I have a
No,
fear of
it's
the
not.
unknown and what I cannot see.
I did it in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's scary sometimes.
I seen those fish coming at me and jellyfish and all this stuff underneath
Yeah.
moving.
Jellyfish.
I went, gotta go, turned around.
No.
I almost drowned.
I've snorkeled so many times.
If you snorkel and if you're in the areas like those floors like deep like can't even see it, that's a no for me because like you don't know what's down there. You don't
I
what's
know.
down there.
I didn't like the fact of snorkeling whatsoever. It was terrifying. So I would never do that again.
Oh, I did it I think I snorkeled at least 6 times in my life, maybe more.
So is that your adventure?
No, because that's not scary to me. So I went to Europe with my grandma, and we wanted to get to some place. I don't know where we were. I don't remember. I think we were in Nice, and we wanted to get to Monte Carlo.
Ooh.
And we tried going on the train, but we didn't understand how the train worked. So these random people were like, "We're going to Monte Carlo. You want to come with us?"
Ooh.
And I was just like, "Yeah, let's go."
Random people.
That's on a whim.
I went in the car with these people. They were so nice, and they took us all the way. And then
Were you
they
with your
gave.
family?
I was just with my grandma. It was just me and my grandma.
That's crazy.
And we just got in the car and went, and it was so funny. Like the people were so nice, but
So they were
we could have
random
gotten
people you
murdered.
did not know them.
No, not
you
at
got-
all.
and you
We
got in the
met
car
them
with
on
them?
the train. Yeah.
And you go, oh my
Because
god.
they seemed so nice, and I was like,
They
I need
always
to get
do.
They
there
always
anyway.
do.
They always
You're
do.
lucky you're standing here today.
Was it a guy and a girl or two
Yeah,
guys?
a guy and a girl.
You know,
Oh.
I got a
That's how
similar.
they get you, bro.
Yeah.
With the girls.
But I got a
That's how they get you
similar.
nowadays.
I got a similar story
Oh,
that I was gonna
God.
say. When I was in Switzerland, we had to go to Barcelona, but we didn't want to spend the money to travel, airwise. So me and Carlos Mendes met these two girls who didn't speak a lick of English, Spanish, nothing, just French, and we didn't speak French. So we wrote out Barcelona. We drew a map, and they said, "Oh, us too. We Barcelona." So they said, "Come with us." So their car was this big.
Yeah. Yeah, like they also had a tiny car. It was like
It was
decorated like
ridiculous.
Barbie.
And it was decorated like Barbie. I
Yeah,
definitely when I
she
got in
told
this
us
car.
that her dad decorated the car for her birthday.
Oh.
But me and Carlos had a suitcase. So we had to put the suitcase on their laps in the back seat. The lady
Oh
let
my
me
God.
drive.
Really? That's
And she taught me how to do
insane.
stick shift.
Oh, you
That's
know that
crazy.
I didn't know how to drive
No,
stick
I
at the
still
time.
don't. Like, that's not judgment. That's just like,
But-
that's crazy that she would let you drive.
But I was on a highway. I was going 100, 120. They were passing me like it was standing still.
Wow.
And the Alps, we had to go through the Alps, and NBC
Bro,
was
you're
there.
crazy. No.
She just let you drive her car.
I would have not driven. Like,
Yeah, I would have been
like
like,
I
no
was
way.
glad the
No.
dude drove. Like,
Bro,
we
you
were
see
fine.
the way people drive in Europe? It's crazy. They're
Yeah.
insane.
They are insane.
They're
And
insane.
they go through
There's
like
no
the
way I would ever
smallest
drive in
places.
Europe.
Like if
I
there's
would
But
a
this
little crack,
this
they're
car
like,
was no
fine.
bigger than this table. And me and Carlos, it's like me and Mike, we were big guys, and to fit, we were like this. I was
It was like a
switching it like
clown
this.
car.
That's a tall
And she kept saying, pushy, 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 meaning let's go, move the car.
faster, right?
I said it was the weight of me and Carlos that was slowing this thing
I'm
down.
not kidding you. This is one time I was traveling in Italy, and I think our cab driver had to be at least 90 years old. He was driving so slow. People were driving past him, and we're like, "Oh my God, we're not gonna make it out of the beach. We're not gonna make it to the freaking beach." And man mentioned this was when I was about 11 or 12, and they did not know that the beach they were going to was a freaking nudist beach.
Huh.
So there was a bunch
It's
of
a good thing
old
at 12
ladies
years old, you barely had anything.
with like big, and like mom was like, "Do not let him see this. Turn around. We are going somewhere."
Your mother
else."
said, Baxton, do not be staring at the women with the big kazunkas.
No, because my mom said this.
Were you staring?
No.
Obviously.
Were you looking?
Obviously,
Like-
he's 11 years old. Yeah.
No. Like they let
He didn't look
turn
back then
me around
either.
so quickly, and she said,
No
and
way.
I
He didn't look back
I don't
then
believe
either.
you
said,
at
and I
all.
quote, "I don't want him to think that this is what they're supposed to look like."
Why would she say that?
I don't know.
Did you look?
No.
You were on the beach in a nudist
You
colony, you
didn't
never
look?
looked.
Didn't. We were barely on the beach, and I was just kind of.
I'm not
looking
buying
around,
that.
and you were like, "Oh."
I'm not buying that.
Yeah, no. I don't
You
believe
lose
it.
on The Price is Right.
Okay, but I do have a story.
No,
No,
that's it. You
that
only get
was your
one. We're
story.
moving
I
on.
do have a story.
That's
We're
it.
moving on.
We're moving on.
We'll do the
After
commercial.
commercial. There we go.
No, I don't want to do his story.
Yeah.
We're not
No,
doing the story.
It's okay, fine.
Okay, we'll do his story. Let's go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you have diabetes? If you have insurance, you may qualify for a new continuous glucose monitor. With a CGM, you can continuously track your levels and trends, spend more time in range, significantly lower your A1C, and share important data with loved ones and caregivers. Most importantly, a CGM eliminates the one thing most people with diabetes hate: painful finger sticks. Take charge of your health. Order your new continuous glucose monitor today. If you use insulin and have seen your diabetes care provider within the last 6 months, you may qualify for a CGM today. We'll do all the insurance paperwork and deliver your new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Medicare and most insurances cover continuous glucose monitors, so don't wait. Have your insurance handy and call the CGM Health Hotline now.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer, and we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case, and they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-613-3597. 800-613-3597. 800-613-3597. That's 800-613-3597.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
No, don't do it again. A show. Don't get carried away. And we're back. So, what is this story that you... And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to start timing you.
No.
Because your stories are too long.
Longer than like
So,
10 minutes.
At the end...
It won't be longer than 10 minutes.
No. I'm not 10 minutes. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
No.
Starting now.
I got pictures as well. Okay. Over the weekend, I lost my... Stop doing that! Over the weekend, I lost my bird. He flew away.
Your
I thought
bird?
Your bird? Yes. I
You lost the bird?
Yeah, hang on. Now you're asking questions. Stop the timer. No. Stop the freaking timer. Over the weekend, I lost my bird. I thought I was never going to see him again. There's no way you lost He flew away.
Okay.
And I was heartbroken. All right. And my parents... Now, okay, that's too late now. You just ruined the entire fucking story.
Oh, you found them.
Oh, he was
Did you just
on top of the
curse?
tree?
So guess what you're going to be doing this afternoon? Editing.
Wait, he cursed?
Yes.
Oh my god, I missed it. I've been waiting.
So you found the tree. Thank you. That's the short version. So you found the tree. That's all right. So what tree was he in?
Sorry. You weren't supposed to put that up here.
And how did you get him out? How'd you get him out?
Hang on.
How'd you get him out of the tree?
He was missing for 5 days. I thought I was never going to see him again. We posted.
5 days is a long time.
On
Wanted, lost bird, really?
And yeah, I'm serious. Lost birds of Florida.
Birds of Florida.
Yes, and
that's a real
seriously,
thing.
Yes, on Monday, yesterday, we got a text. Hey, is this him at this address? And we drove to that address.
And he was there.
Was it him?
No, literally, we drove to the address. Right, and he had flown down from the tree to a little small shrub. And this is the next picture. Put up the next picture. And I was...
Because that was a big tree.
No, I was actually... Because he flew down from a small tree to like that small bush right there.
Oh.
And I really was
He
able
just landed on your finger like
get
that.
him. No, because like literally he was ready to go home. I got out of the car. Toulouse! Eek, 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 eek! Literally in the neighbor's backyard. I walked up to him. Yeah. I walked up to him, put up my finger, he climbs on it.
And you took him home.
Wait, you
After
named
5
your bird
days.
Toulouse?
Toulouse. Yes, his name
So
was
he
Louis.
got confused. How far was this house to where the bird resides?
He got lost on a freeway. It was a gas station.
On a freeway?
Yes, it was a gas station. He got lost at the gas
What do you mean he
station.
got lost?
How did he get out?
You took him to the gas station?
Wait, I have a question. Why do you not have his wings
I'm
clipped?
so confused.
Because I don't believe in that.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well, wait a
That's
minute, wait a minute.
fair.
How
But
did
then,
the
like, how can you expect to own a
I'm
bird?
confused.
how did the bird
Get
end
to
up
the
on a
gas
highway?
station.
I
Yeah.
will talk about that later. And also my 60 seconds is over, so I can't tell you anymore.
Okay.
That just puts you as what is that? What is a
bad
Bad
parent.
parent.
bird
I'm
parent?
not a bad bird parent.
Well, you're not a good
How did
one.
he get out?
Fine.
That's almost as bad as.
So let me.
Or-
No, I don't want to know. That's it. That's it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm going to report you to the bird sanctuary.
Fine.
Bird
You
abuse.
can get
So
reported?
so I had this giant mosquito in my house,
Oh,
and it
ew.
left. I can't find it. So I have to put lost mosquito to see if I can find my lost mosquito.
What?
That is the
No.
strangest bird story I've ever heard. I
Yeah,
gotta tell you.
One, how did it get to the gas station?
Okay.
How did it get to the
How did it
freeway?
get
To tell you guys.
Well, no, you're not. You said his
You
name was
literally
out.
were like,
Okay.
60 seconds are up.
I'm going back to the clock.
Toulouse, I was driving. He was misbehaving in his cage. I took him out.
What does
put
that
him
mean,
on-
like, just
put
chirping,
him on
hello?
my. No, he was eating something.
Okay.
I put him on my shoulder while I was driving. We do this over time and time and time again. For some reason,
When you went to the gas station, he flew out.
yes.
So wait, whoa. You put a bird who can fly on your shoulder and went to the gas station.
No.
Yeah.
He flew to the back seat. I opened the door to get him out of the back seat, put him on my finger, put him back in the cage, and then.
Okay, I know a guy.
On you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would never give my bird a chance to fly.
escape.
Fly the
You
coop.
think I'm meant for this to happen?
Listen,
Well, no,
listen.
of course not. But
Baxton, I know a guy in Atlantic Avenue. You've probably seen him. He has this big bird and with colors, and you go along the beach and you take pictures with him. So I asked him how he keeps the bird in his truck when he drives around. What he does is he ties his foot.
This is a normal thing that people do.
Yes, he ties his foot so that the bird that doesn't happen to him. He's had the bird for almost
Leads.
12 years.
Yeah, I thought my bird for 10 years. I was absolutely destroyed when he flew away.
Yeah, but you created the scenario. No, he probably panicked.
First time.
The bird panicked for whatever reason. You know, your bird is maybe shedding feathers or something.
I think the wind just caught him at the
Bro.
right way.
It happens. Anybody ever lose a pet?
Yes.
No.
I lost a dog once.
Yeah, I had someone almost try to steal one of our Great Pyrenees. They chained him to a cinder block and he barked for hours until somebody called the cops and brought him home. We made a joke about it. It was the only time that my mom had to have the cops bring home one of her kids.
You ever have a pet?
No. My mom hates any animal that's not a fish. And
You
fish
have
don't
fish?
run away.
They jump
just
out of
die.
the tank.
No, they just die.
They die in the tank?
Whenever my dad cleans the thing,
It kills
we
them?
lose like
All of
half
them?
of them.
Get piranhas.
What?
Buy piranhas.
Put them in your
No.
pool.
And no, you put not in your pool. You put the piranhas in the tank, and then you feed it fish.
No, it's okay. They survive. It's just when my dad cleans the tank, I don't know what happens, but we always end up losing at least like 3 fish.
Do you know in South America they'll actually use piranha's teeth as hair clippers?
Yeah, I see that.
Ugh.
That sounds
Because
gross.
it's sharp, they're like shears.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You ever seen a piranha? And I don't mean date somebody.
I've seen like barracuda before.
A barracuda, I seen, yeah.
That thing's
But
pretty
piranhas,
good.
you ever seen piranhas?
Never piranhas.
They
Piranhas
are
I'll freak
vicious
out if I saw them.
animals, man.
Well, those things eat like human flesh.
They
like, for
eat
fun.
everything.
Well,
No,
yeah.
no, that's
That's-
false. That's false. Barracudas don't attack you. Piranhas don't attack you until they like smell blood in the water or
Like a shark?
No,
Yeah.
it's either blood in the water or a fucking animal in the.
So they'll just get you if they want.
But they don't
Pretty much
know
what
if
they
you're
do
a
is just make
human or an
cover in the water.
animal.
Don't freak out.
Dude, if I saw a piranha,
Everyone
I'm
freaks out.
splashing
Oh, then you're dead.
everything around me, bro. I'm going insane.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
'cause
but
those
they-
things come in schools.
they
bro.
come in
You see
schools.
One,
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's probably 50 around the corner that are ready to
Educate
tear you
yourself.
apart.
Don't flap around. Stay calm, and you'll be fine.
Bro, I know,
Nah,
like,
bro.
I know that you're not supposed to splash and stuff when things like that
No.
happen. But I also know that if I saw a shark, like, coming at me or a piranha, I would
Just
literally
punch him in the eye.
freak out. Okay, you tell me how you're gonna punch something underwater.
Well, I'm just saying, if
There's
it's
no
near you
way.
and it's coming at you, you go for the gills or the eyes.
Now, isn't a
Bro, I
piranha?
don't have enough presence of mind in that heightened moment of adrenaline
Yeah,
to go for
no.
the eyes, bro.
I
I'm
would
just
just
thinking
feel
this
like
thing's
trying
gonna
to get
threaten
away.
me.
Yes, you will. Because
I strongly doubt that. It's so easy to say, oh, I'm gonna do X and Y situation.
Yeah, I agree.
and then you're in said situation.
Well,
and you just
I
panic.
give him credit. At least has the whereabouts to get the hell out of there. Now, aren't they lakes animals? Aren't they in fresh
Piranhas are
water?
freshwater, I think,
Freshwater.
Yeah, freshwater.
It is, right? Because I remember that in Puerto Rico, my cousins used to go to all these lakes, and I says no. And they says, what do you mean no? You don't want to go in the water? No, I don't want to go in there. First of all, there could be piranhas, there could be bacteria. Hell
I
to
feel
the
like
no.
you have a phobia of the water.
No, I don't like
Actually,
lakes. I don't like lakes.
There's a freshwater shark too. The
Oh, yeah.
bull shark.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you're gonna find a shark in a lake.
Well, no, but I'm saying like rivers. They'll actually
But they
swim
have
into rivers.
snakes,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
have lizards, and then don't they have something that swims like a leech and attaches itself to you?
Oh yeah, leeches. Yeah.
Lampreys and yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't like fresh bodies of water. Like
I don't
live
either.
on a lake at my school, and like thankfully it's in Wisconsin, so there's like nothing in that lake, I guess. Which my
Michigan?
friend- no, in Wisconsin. It's a small lake. It's not one of the Great Lakes. My friends always say it's fine, but like being from Florida, it's like I always think there's something in the lake. Like it just scares me.
Is it gooey on the bottom?
No, it's nice. It's like nice in that lake. It's like
How is Lake Michigan?
Lake Michigan. I've never like gone up to Lake Michigan, or actually I have technically, but never like in the water. It's pretty gross.
Is it gross?
It's pretty gross.
Because they use that for shipping and everything.
No, yeah, I think Lake Michigan is pretty gross. That's the one that's on Chicago. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty gross.
It's green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Passing on that. You like lakes?
You know, in Chicago they'll actually do winter surfing.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's always windy. You like lakes?
Yeah, I guess.
You like the ocean?
Yeah, I just like water in
Ocean
general.
scares me more. Well, the ocean is just like I'll go in the ocean from the shore, but like unless I'm scuba diving, I won't go in off a boat because it's just scares me.
And then the kids come and they have their goggles.
Yeah.
And they're looking in the water.
so
And they
fun.
come and say, fish. Or they come and say, lobster or something. And I say, I got to go.
Yeah.
I wear shoes.
Yeah, bro.
I wear shoes. I wear long sleeve. I have a hat. And I got a bazooka. Because there are strange things in the
No,
ocean.
I'm with you, man. The ocean is scary.
I'm the opposite. I like it. I go in, I see the fish. I'm like, yeah.
Like,
We saw an electric
I-
eel.
Oh.
I went snorkeling, and the instructor dude, there was an electric eel, and he like took it out. He like got really close and like, it was insane. That was crazy.
That reminds me of this
Touch
thing.
their bare hands.
No. Like he put like
On
food
the
or
line.
something in his hand, and he swam up. So the
Eel
electric
came up?
eel came out. Like it was like fully stretched. That thing is long as heck. It was like for
I went
the
fishing
full
one time
picture.
in my life. And guess who caught the eel?
You.
I threw the whole fishing rod back in the water. I said, take me to land. I want to go home. I don't want to do this no more. I don't even like
Those
fishing.
things look like dinosaur monsters.
They have
like,
they have teeth that are like this.
Have you ever seen like the moray eels?
Morays are
They are
awesome.
long.
Bro,
like
you know, morays, they can like retract their they like a first jaw, and like somewhere like in the back of their throat, a second jaw where like they
Yeah,
go,
it's actually where the
grab their
idea of the
food,
Giger
and then just
alien
jank
came
it back.
So if they ever bite you, they take like a chunk out of your arm.
Yeah. Oh, forget
like,
about
because
it.
they have like two
I
layers
saw a
of
video-
teeth. You
yo.
can't like rip your arm out because they'll like latch.
Yo, I saw the viewer discretion. I saw a video on Animal Planet called Untainted Uncut. There's a dude where he snorkels and he is quote unquote friends with a moray eel named Molly. I think he named her. And he was like feeding her hot dogs, right?
Yeah.
Very bad choice because hot dogs they look the same as his finger. So
Oh.
Yeah, he associated it.
There's a few other things that look like a
my
fish.
God.
So
I
he
can
was
see
looking-
this thing biting a lot of other stuff.
He was looking to get the hot dog out of the bag, And the eel was hungry, so he kept going at it, like he pushed away. The eel misread the hot dog, bit his thumb, trying to get it off, and guess what? By it, he heard a pop, and guess what?
That was the bone
His thumb was
cracking.
gone.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. And that's it. I'm done with the beach.
Oh my lord. I can't, bro. The ocean is so scary. There's one time I was scuba diving, and there was like the Moray eels. They usually just stay in their little holes and they'll like poke their head out.
Yeah, they got poor
So
vision.
if you like see them, it's like, oh, like look, like the eel, whatever. So I was scuba diving with my friend. But you can't speak underwater, obviously. You can't make any sound really.
Yeah.
So you have to like get people's attention by like waving. So my friend, like, we were diving with like one instructor and him and me, and like we go and he's like facing me, and there's like an eel like under, but like it's in his hole, and I'm like pointing like, yo, like look, like there's an eel, like, and he's like swimming like kind of like up trying to get a better angle, and the eel's like following his
Oh,
flipper,
forget
like,
about that.
and I'm like, oh my god, I was so freaked out. The instructor like obviously sees what's happening, and he just like motions him over to us, whatever, and he like moves over to us, and the eel kind of loses interest and is just swimming around. They usually don't come out, so like now I'm kind of like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, this thing.
Only when they hunt.
Yeah, but eels, do they have like poor? They got poor eyesight.
I don't know. I've never talked to one. Now, Grace is an instructor for a scuba diving instructor.
Really?
You know
Oh,
Grace?
really? Yes,
She's
yes.
in a scuba
I didn't
diving.
know that.
So she gets mad when we have conversations like this because she's a friend of the ocean. Remember we were saying, you ever seen Jaws? You know,
Yeah.
sharks have teeth and they bite.
yeah.
She says a shark will never attack you. There has to be all sorts of circumstances for
Right,
it to
it's
do
a
that.
case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, well, she could be right, but I see a shark, I'm running.
I'm so with you on that.
I'm running. What, I'm gonna say,
If you're running, you're probably already safe.
I don't care what anybody says about sharks.
I ain't standing there.
Those things are made to kill me. Human beings are so inept in the water. Like out of every animal, like human beings are at the bottom of the totem pole in terms of like how you can move in the water. Like the fastest human in the water is like what, 6 miles an hour maybe. Like, and then like what, sharks can swim highway speeds. Like
you could be at dinner at any moment.
second.
Even with a dog. I had a Doberman Pinscher, right? And they told me Dobermans are very loyal animals. Don't you ever turn your back on a Doberman. It will bite you. Because it bit me. And Dookie was a big Doberman. And my father says, what do you mean he bit you? I said, well, Dad, you know, there used to be skin there. And he says, well, why did it bite you? I says, I don't know. I was feeding him. And I was standing there watching him eat. He says, oh, you can't do that. After you feed him, you got to go away because he probably thinks you want to take away his food.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
said,
like,
ah. So I said,
there we go.
So I said, Dad, you know what? Okay, I ain't feeding him ever again. I mean, he almost took off my arm. He let go because I screamed, but my goodness gracious.
Do you have other animals, Bax, besides your bird? No?
Just
no
the
cats or
birdie?
anything?
What
What do you get upset
against
for?
Toulouse, right?
Why are you upset?
Well, I need to know
Because I'm
why
reporting
named
you?
it
Why don't
that.
be upset, you wuss? Such a wuss. It's a joke. Relax. The bird is in good hands. How long has that bird been with you? 5, 6 years?
10
Yeah,
years.
the bird is fine. One day he'll die. We'll cook him on the grill. Have a little potato.
Baxton.
You worried about? Come here. I'm only kidding. Come here. Don't go.
No, come on now. Come on,
He's
Freddie.
sensitive.
Freddie.
Oh please. You know what? Grow up. You see, he gets mad.
He like seriously got pissed.
Yeah, that's okay.
hold on.
Tell him to curse some
Hold
more.
on. There we go.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, you gotta go apologize
And
after the show.
media.
I'm gonna tell him to apologize for
this is
cursing on the air.
slowest disclaimer.
And then we
like,
even.
Hey, I didn't make this.
Productions
Hey,
and
I didn't
the
make this.
Brooklyn Cafe.
Oh my God, Vicky.
Why is it going so slow?
Why are you reading like
Do
that?
not control, because it's so slow. Or
Bro, they
support
can read.
any
She's reading to you.
contrary.
For all of you who cannot
Control
read, Vicky is reading.
No,
her.
because it's going so slow. I've never seen.
They usually
a
put this
thing
the
go
whole show.
slower. Statements uttered by Freddie.
And they use the word udder. You know what an udder is? What does
Utters
a cow
are
have?
not
An udder?
actually said.
A cow has an udder.
Yeah,
So it's regurgitated information.
or something like that.
All right, listen, we got to wrap this up because I got to go find Baxton.
Wrap it up.
All right, so we will see you at the midday show. Tune in for more laughs.
Don't be late.
Don't be late.